Alright guys, today we're working scoring off of ball screens. I got here a nice folding chair to be my screener. You can use a chair or a trash can or a laundry basket, anything you got, or you can just use your imagination and visualize that screener. That's fine too. A few notes before we get started. Number one, you should set this up the way that you're going to receive ball screens in your offense. So my guys, we're 5 out, so we're going to be dribbling down to a wing, and our trail is coming up the center of the court. So we're going to set up our screener as if we're running that drag screen. I know a lot of teams you're going to come up a slot, and your trail is going to be coming up the slot, so set up your ball screen near the top. Or if you run some kind of ball screen continuity, maybe you're getting a dead ball catch on the wing and your screen's coming there to work off of a live dribble. So set it up the way that you're going to use it. Number two, when you're using a ball screen, here's my screener. I'm coming up the sideline. I don't want to go from here and take this ball screen. I want to bring my defender below the level of the screen before I go use it. So fake away from the screen and then go use it. Get your defender leaning away and then bring him towards it. Third thing, when you're coming off the screen, you want to think low and tight. So if your screener's here and you're coming over the top, you want to think your shoulder's going to hit his elbow or his hip. So coming over that screen, get low and get tight, come off quick. The first thing we're going to do is just, as if our guy got clipped by the screen, we're going to come over and just go finish. And then we'll get into some other finishes depending on the coverage or the situation. Alright, that's if your guy gets clipped by the screen. The guy guarding the screener doesn't offer any help, okay? This next is a solution to a drop coverage. So the guy guarding the screener here, when I'm coming over, he's dropping in to the paint here to guard the roller and prevent me from getting to the rim. We're going to shoot a mid-range pull-up or a floater off one dribble. Okay, next one is a reject. So our guy's gotten screened a couple times. He over anticipates the screen. So we're still going to bring him below the level of the screen before we go towards it, okay? Then we're going to fake towards the screen, cross, and go straight line away from it. So this is a reject. All right, next one. If your man is going to cheat under the screen, we got to be able to stop behind that screen and just pull up and shoot a three-pointer. So what I mean by that, I'm guarding you here, right? You're bringing the ball up. And when I come to face the screen, instead of trying to go over, this defender is going to cheat underneath. That's when I got to be able to stop behind that screen, just shoot the shot and put it in. So that's behind the screen pull up when the defense goes under. Another coverage you might encounter as a ball handler on a ball screen. The blue guy here is still our screener. This green chair is representing the guy guarding the screener who's doing a hard hedge or coming out to trap. or jump switch us, okay? So imagine I'm guarding the screener here and I see a guy coming over the ball screen and I'm jumping out here. Either trap, if the original defender is coming around behind him, we might trap. I might just be showing to slow you down. So two different counters for this. If it's a trap, my preferred counter is just take a retreat dribble, get the ball to your roller, you're going 4-on-3 downhill. That's not what we're gonna work on right now. If this hedge guy jumps out real high and he leaves a gap here, we can try to split. So if we split, we're gonna be going downhill 4-on-3 or 5-on-3, so it's a great opportunity. I'll show you what I mean. When I'm coming over this screen here, right hand dribble, I see this hedge guy coming up, jumping up, and I perceive a space here. I'm gonna push the ball through with my right hand, way out in front. So it's a long dribble. I'm gonna push it out in front and chase after it. So it's going way out in front. I'm gonna go get it. So we're gonna do two different finishes here. First is we split, no help comes, just go finish. Or we split, someone's helping under the basket. We're gonna retrieve our push through dribble, just catch and shoot a pull up. So let's work on those. All right, last one we're gonna do is just some level 2 finishes. So we're gonna come off the screen. Our guy got screened really well, so we're not worried about him. And then we're going downhill, and we need something to either attack a drop big, who's dropping off the screener to defend us, or a third layer of help who's coming from the corners or whatever, but we think we can beat him. So I'd like to work on a few different finishes like a Euro, or a spin, or a floater, or in and out, or whatever it is. You should have a move and a counter move going both right and left. So you decide what those are going to be. If you want to get it, great at doing the spin, or great at doing the Euro, great at doing the in and out, whatever it is. Pick one and master it, and then add another one to your tool belt. But let's just work going over the screen, attacking a drop big, or a third level of help defense. All right, we're limited in what we can do with just a dude, chair. The next level of this progression is to get someone, still work with just a chair, get someone to yell out what you're doing as you approach the screen, simulating making a read. So they might say split, they might say pull up behind, they might say reject, whatever it is. Third level, you start playing 2-on-2, using ball screens. Make the correct read. Right now, this is just to get those footwork patterns, get comfort making those shots. Then to become a really good ball screen player, it's a mental game. You got to see what's happening, make the correct read, perform the action you practice lots and lots of times. So start with this, and good luck.